Welcome to Memorial Stadium, Lincoln, Nebraska, and home of the Cornhuskers. As we'll see, the Rebels taking on a team from the Big Ten, the Nebraska Cornhuskers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. The Rebels will get us underway with the opening kickoff. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. So the Nebraska Cornhuskers offense comes onto the field first today. And it was a collection of highlight reel plays time after time last week. He'd love to do that again, David.
Oh, there's no doubt. He showed you he's capable. He showed you the big play ability, and he can make those big plays for this offense. And I think the offense is going to continue to look for him. Like, he is that guy outside that they can trust. Interesting to see, Jesse, the wrinkles off of the way they used him, and if he's going to continue to be the focal point of this offense.
I think he should continue to be the focal point, but I do think they have to move him around. You got to show some different looks, some different formations, get him in motion, stack releases, find him some access, because there's no doubt this guy can run routes, he can catch the football, and he's dangerous after he has the football. So let's see some added wrinkles in what this offense and how they take the next step based on what he did last time.
Wants to throw. It's Raiola. He's got his man. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. Sometimes a play like that, incorporating the back in the passing game, almost seems like cheating. It's so easy.
Yep, because you can run it against man or you can run it against zone. If you're patient, obviously, with zone coverage, he can come open. But man-to-man, I like my chances of a running back versus a linebacker. So nice job by the quarterback, nice job by the running back.
What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Caught in the backfield. It's Barney. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds.
Great play by the cornerback. He was just way too physical at the point of attack. He beat his man trying to block him, and he tackled that receiver on the screen.
Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. And the Huskers decide to punt it away. Looks as if they might have a little something going on that drive, but they'll have to kick it. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. The Rebels offense will try to get something started with their first possession. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on, they punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. And the Rebels want to pick up the tempo. Out of the shotgun on third down. Under fire. And they couldn't connect on the deep shot. Let's see if things get worse. There's a flag on the field. Which way is this going to go? They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with results of the play. The Rebels will punt this one away. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. He'll field the punt. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. From the gun, the running back has it. Nice pickup there, gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. So So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Right back to the well. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
That's a great job by the defense, but I don't think the quarterback made the right decision on that RPO. It looked as if the defense was expecting run. They had the box crowded. That's when the quarterback, I think, needs to hold on to and then throw downfield.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Dropping back, it's Raiola. Right down the middle. It's caught downfield. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. The Huskers have this offense rolling. Give to the back. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
Goodness gracious, if you blinked, you missed it. Horrible blocking up front. Defender gets in there so fast.
Did he line up in the backfield?
He's got an open man. And he's knocked down immediately, but they're in the red zone at the 14. Just outstanding execution, continuing to work his way back through the football.
Yeah, and everything about this route looks vertical. The comeback, it looks like it's a go. I'm thinking speed, and then he sets it down. QB puts the ball on the money, and he makes the play.
And they make the stop, and this offense has it inside the 5, and they are threatening.
Here we go.
Trying to barge their way in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Nebraska!
I love running backs that have a nose for the goal line. Understand how to get there, finish strong into the end zone. Know I get 6, and then go celebrate with teammates.
They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. So that's a 60-yard touchdown drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard punt. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Flowers. Not nearly as much as he had hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. The give on the inside. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. And the Rebels moving quickly to the line.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. Throws to the wideout. Makes the grab. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's 1st down at the 38.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that 1st down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Makes the stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. The Rebels now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Finds the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion. And you don't want to start this game with 2 straight punts. Big 3rd down opportunity coming here. From the gun, wants to pass. Dumps it to the back. He's got it. And he was off to the races. Finally tripped up at the 36. And the Rebels with the 1st and 10.
That's really got to make this offensive coordinator feel good calling plays. You get a completion on 3rd down early in the game, and he should be having a lot of confidence now moving forward in this game calling plays.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO and they were going to see some quick game. A nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Rebels need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. quickly out to the tight end. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. They'll send out the kicker here. And he'll need to curl this one in from 44 yards out on the right hash. Just drives it between the uprights. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. Off to a good start here, and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. They'll give it to Johnson. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
And they can't connect, but the flag flies, and I think this is going to be pass interference.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. You simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
As a defense, you hate to let them move the chains on a penalty, but that's what they did. It's 1st and 10. Right back to it. Hey, midfield, he's got room. And a good pickup there. They'll move the sticks for a first down. Let's see if they try to get another snap before the quarter expires. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Nebraska is on top. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. First play of the period, first down here. The give to the back. And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Sends it back in motion. Dropping back, it's Raiola. Rushes on him. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys into coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Looking for a huge play. He caught it. And he was pushing for that goal line, but the D stopped him at the 2.
3rd down and long is the hardest down to execute in football, but this offense made it look easy. Nice job being aggressive.
And he runs it in for a score. Touchdown, Cornhuskers.
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-3. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. It's always great to get points on a drive, but it would behoove them to try to get a touchdown this time around, Palmer.
They may have to get out of their comfort zone here too, David, a little bit and just start being more aggressive and take some chances, but that's what's going to happen for them to win this game.
Yeah, and when you're losing, obviously everything gets heightened. Everything becomes more critical. This drive is crucial because you've got to cut into this deficit and put some points on the board.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. And the Rebels Rebels trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll go to work in the air on second down. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. The offense somehow fell on it, and they'll retain possession.
Man, those are backbreakers. Defensively, you get so excited. You force the fumble, I'm going to get a turnover, and the offense falls off.
Defense backing up, trying to keep everything in front. Here's the pressure.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Got it in the middle. It's Barney. It was quite a burden for Dylan Raiola a year ago, viewed as the Nebraska football savior. So, Jesse, how should he approach growth and improvement in his sophomore season?
Well, I think you got to continue to grow. There were a lot of eyes on Dylan.
He uncorks one deep. Makes the catch along the left sideline, and that is a big pickup.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. Trying to find the end zone. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. Second and goal coming up. Trying to punch it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Husker. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The Rebels will hustle to the line. Wants to go up top. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. He lofts one down the sideline. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And the Rebels will send out the punt unit. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute it.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. It'll be third and long. To the air, it's Raiola. Quick completion on the out. And he'll go down, but he has enough for the first down.
Well, that's one the DB, I think, would like to have back. Out route, he was in man coverage. If he could have just got out of his break a little bit sooner, he might have had a chance to intercept that one and take it to the house.
Couldn't really get started there. Pickup of 1 to the 35. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Leaves it with the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Complete in the middle. And a confident throw and catch, and they're in the red zone at the 13. The Cornhuskers will have it 1st and 10. From the gun, the running back looking for room. They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This offense has been running up and down the field, and here they are, 1st and goal, a chance to tack on another one before halftime. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Tight end now in motion. They'll run it. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
All right, well, they've been trying to run the football to get it in here. You're right on the doorstep. I like maybe setting up a jumbo formation, maybe going play action, see if you can sneak a guy out into the flat for the score.
After getting absolutely nowhere on 2nd down, they'll try it again on 3rd and goal. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. I see a look of disappointment from this kicker, but that offense is happy. They'll stay out there and go for it. 4th and goal from the 4. Back to pass, it's Raiola. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Nebraska! Quick strike through the air for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
He'll bring it out. It's Flowers. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires left. Pulls it in. They stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. Looking to fire. Oh, they're after him. And here's a fumble way behind the line.
Man, and this is why you practice 5 points of pressure with the football. You cannot put the ball on the ground. Doesn't matter how many defenders are around you or how hard you get hit. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win games.
He's able to get it out to the 25, but needed a little bit more to move the chains. It'll be 4th down. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Punt is in the air on 4th down. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Looking to pass. It's Raiola. Pocket breaking down. Makes the grab. It's on. They finally get to him. A lot of play there to pick up the 1st down.
Well, this defense is being challenged, and the secondary in particular. And I know a DB made the tackle there, but we're only in the 2nd quarter, and already this quarterback has over 200 yards passing.
From the red zone, looking for a space. He's got the tight end. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. And the Huskers want to crank the tempo. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Got the quick pass. Goes out of bounds on the play, and he's got him set up 1st and goal. Just like that, a hat trick of completions, and they're on the doorstep.
3 plays, 3 beautifully executed plays. This offense is in a really good rhythm. This defense better change something quickly because this has been way too easy.
Forced out of the pocket. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Cornhusker. Quick strike through the air for the score.
This offense looks like they're in a rhythm. Whatever they've been dialing up here in the first half, they've had a lot of success with. You saw it on that last drive here at the end of the second quarter. Scoring a touchdown, they're going to be difficult to stop in the second half, and the defense needs to start making adjustments.
That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Man, a lot of ways to describe those first 2 quarters in Lincoln, but let's just go with notable. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. And with that, back to the Sea of Red and our guys at Memorial Stadium.
The Huskers will kick it off to start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. It's complete on the right side. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
That's a huge throw for the offense, but they're down by a ton. They're going to need a lot more of that, and it's not going to be easy considering the defense knows they're probably going to be throwing the ball every play here in the second half moving forward.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too, but don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5.
Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
Well, this offense keeps giving up sacks, and they keep finding themselves in situations like this, 3rd and long right now. They don't have many points in this game, and this is a big reason why. It's hard to score if you don't keep the 3rd downs manageable. So moving forward, whether it's running the football on 1st and 2nd or throwing short passes earlier in the drives, they've got to change things up because taking sacks like this is killing this offense.
Lofts one high and deep. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down.
This offense has had some struggles early in this game so far. They're just trying to get something going, and so you take a shot. You try to find your best one-on-one matchup and see if they can make a play. The defense was ready for it. Good coverage on the back end. They look very prepared. All 11 guys on defense right now playing together as one.
And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. Wide receiver going in motion. They're looking to get the edge with this one on the toss. Found a little bit of room there to get it up to the 30 before going out of bounds. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking downfield, it's Raiola. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
Man, it's nice to have a quarterback that can do this. Last week he was unbelievable. This week, even better. This dude is absolutely on fire.
Picked off. What a play to set him up.
You know, I like the decision by the quarterback in terms of where he was going with the ball. Just don't like the accuracy. That was not good location on the throw. Got away from him a little bit, and the defense able to come up with a big pick.
And now the offense will come onto the field again.
Here we go.
Grabs it in the middle. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. The Rebels can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Back to pass. Bringing the heat. Trying to escape. Oh, he's got some space. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs.
Here we go.
They'll run it on 1st and goal. And he'll be shoved out of bounds right at the 4-yard line. And they'll send 5 wide receivers out, maybe creating some room for the quarterback to run. Looking to get it in. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is 3rd and goal. Power ahead. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down.
And it's been a surprise today for this offense. Like, coming into the game, we all talked about it. We thought they'd be able to run against this defense that's been run on a lot, and this offense just can't get the running game going. Be interested to see what they do to try to change it up, but somehow, some way, they need that physical ground game.
Absolutely center cut. Are forced to settle for 3.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Last drive ended with a pick, but you still have to attack through the air. Looking for a deep man. Catch inside the 25. Here he goes. Touchdown, Husker. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him. They say there's no more loyal fan base than the one at Nebraska. Well, this guy's becoming their hero with this performance.
And Nebraska fans have a special place in their heart for a quarterback that can run it, that can throw it, show you all the dimensions of their game because they've had so many great ones in the past. And this guy, he looks like the future.
He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. First play of the drive wants to throw. Right on the money. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. And the Rebels with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on 1st down. Quarterback on the keeper. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And yeah, that's kind of surprising. We talked about this before the game. One of the big matchups. Run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season. But this offense just can't.
Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Off play action. And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack. The Rebels line up to punt it away. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6th time tonight. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. The handoff to Johnson. Look out, he's got room. They'll run him out of bounds, but look what's on the ground. Penalty marker. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Scanning the field, it's Raiola. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. offense gets set for second down.
Let's build that momentum, offense.
Wants to go up top. Here he goes breaking the pocket. But a little time, lets it go. Just a short pass to the tight end. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. A really nice day from this quarterback. Over 350 yards passing now, Jeff.
He's had a plan all game long. He just seems to find his best matchups, and he's done an awesome job giving his guys opportunities to make plays.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. The Cornhuskers will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. Gets the back moving. Going right to work up top. Flips it out in the flat. Plows through the defense. He was hoping to get that thing down the sideline. They get him out of bounds at the 37. And the Rebels can really attack on this second and short. Now on the option. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They're facing a third down. They'll try to get the first through the air. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. The offense very fortunate to get that ball back. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. The Rebels will punt it away on fourth down. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. They'll have to hurry if they want to get another play off before the quarter ends. To the ground with the back. And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the third. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. Give to the back. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. And the Huskers come to the line with a new set of downs, making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Right back to the well. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
He makes the fair catch just outside his own 10 at the 11-yard line. They'll try to put a drive together starting from their own 12. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. Stopped at the 28, but a big 15-yard pickup gives him some breathing room. Looking downfield on first down. Punts it out of the air. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves him with 2nd and short.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots.
There he goes. Brings him down at the 48. It's a gain of 15 and a first down.
It was so important this offense was able to find a way to get in the rhythm, and the running game is now helping that. 2 straight punts on their previous 2 drives. This drive, though, they're having a little bit more success. Big reason why is this running back. He's been able to find some creases to run through, and it's really helping out this offense.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Pressure coming. Got rid of it just in time.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now through the play caller.
And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
Nice coverage on the back end. Great job. Nothing open right away. The QB holds the ball in the pocket, and the pass rush finally gets home. Sometimes it's the DBs doing great work. Sometimes it's the defensive lineman winning up front.
And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
Great job by the pass rush up front. 3rd and long situation. They're anticipating pass, and they know the quarterback's going to have to hold on to the football. Nice job hitting their ears back and getting home.
And the Rebels send out the punt unit. And that is just about a perfect punt as he pins them deep inside the 10-yard line. Let's see if this offense can get out of a hole as they start this drive at their own 8. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. This has been happening all night. They stubbornly keep giving him the ball, and the defense is all over him. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The toss to the outside. Got to be smart, patient, great vision. Uses all of that to get to the 29. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. The Huskers are facing 3rd and inches. To the ground to try to pick up the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Cornhuskers come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
This is a top 25 offense in college football, and I like what they do. They can run the football on 3rd downs when they need to. They show you right there. They've got some bout.
Turning it on.
Every time he touches the ball, you can feel the excitement from this home crowd because Palmer, he can go the distance with that game-breaking speed.
You're right, David. He's a special talent. I'll tell you, these fans, they come here to see this guy play because he has game-breaking speed. Stuff you can't coach. You saw it on that play.
They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
The quarterback just lost track of the play clock, didn't get the snap off quickly enough. And the Huskers are threatening on 1st and goal. Running back searching for a hole. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 of the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. With the clock running, this should be the final play. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy. Great execution. Just beat down in every facet.
I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm, and we saw that right from the get-go in this game. Offense just able to matriculate the ball down the field. Defense was not giving anything up. What a great game plan coming in, and this was just total domination.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David